Come on. How cute is that? Hey guys, it's Kay. Welcome back to my channel. I have a very exciting video today. Also, sorry about you being able to see the ring light there. I hope that doesn't like bug anybody. But this is the original setup I had. And I've been filming videos like flipped around the other way, facing my wall here. But I was just like, I don't know. This felt like the OG spot. I just feel like I get creative here. So I wanted to do it back down in this position. But I don't know, like, I'm sorry. Hope it doesn't bug anybody. I feel like there's always that one person that's like, I hate seeing them, it's so distracting. But it's like, girl, get over yourself. It's just a fucking ring light. I have so many new products, girl. You have no idea. I have been on like a product binge lately, and I've gotten a lot of products as gifts, but I've also been just buying a lot of products. And I'm loving them so far, and some of them I haven't tried yet, so kind of gonna be like first impressions. But also I want this video to be the only video you are ever going to need for a soft glam look. I feel like you can go on YouTube and you can type up all these different soft glam looks from other beautiful people, but you need to come here because I'm gonna keep it real. We're gonna show everything here. I'm gonna make it in depth. I'm gonna show you how to get a flawless base. And please do your makeup with me, girl. Like, let's get comfy here. This is a safe space, and let's just have fun, forget everything, and just enjoy playing with makeup, playing with products. And yeah, I think that's I don't know why I felt like doing that, but let's get into it, girl. So I'm definitely going to be using the Soft Glam palette by Anastasia. I can't do a soft glam look and not do the Soft Glam palette. So this is the colors that I'm going to be working with today. I really like the small one because I think that it's really cute and it's really simple instead of buying a huge palette if you just want to have a really small one here and get into that. I also had bought their other little mini palette. I don't know what this is called. Oh, their Glam to Go palette. Cute. Look how pretty that is. Truthfully, I really wanted this palette because it has Dusk and Dawn as some of the names, and you know, I am Dusk to Dawn Glam, so it felt very fitting for me. Soft glam can mean different things to different people, but what I take away from soft glam is just a very soft but like sexy and sultry eye, not doing too much, but enough is there where it's going to draw you in, and then your face makeup is a full beat, but it doesn't look cakey. It looks very natural. Not natural, it looks very like airbrushed. I'm like on one today, I don't know. Girl, so I'm gonna use a little bit of a fluffier brush, and I'm gonna go into the shade Incense. It's that brown shade in the palette here. I haven't set my eyes at all or anything. I just have concealer down, and I am going to just start to pack and pull this brown shade. This is gonna be my transition shade, and this is gonna be what is in my crease as well. Because I feel like you can watch a million tutorials on certain things, but this is going to be my interpretation of a soft glam, and truthfully it's going to be the only tutorial you ever need because I'm going to show you how to do an amazing soft glam. Sometimes I also have people ask me like, what makeup brushes do I need? Truthfully, a lot of the brushes I use are BH Cosmetics and Morphe brushes. You can get a really easy, clean, easy set from them, like 6-7 brushes from either brand, and they perform super nicely, so you don't have to like break the bank. Even e.l.f. has nice brushes, like I use some of their brushes as well. You do not have to break the bank. Like sometimes, like not to call a brand out, but like It Cosmetics has like some brushes for like fucking $50, and I'm just like, what, queen? Like how does it even, like, where's the justification? Like, that's insane. So I'm taking another fluffy brush just like that. It's a bigger than the other one I just used, just for reference. So the one I used first looks like that, and then the one I'm using now looks like that. So it's not as compact, and it's got more fluff to it because I don't need a super, I don't need a lot of color payoff with this. So I'm taking that orange shade, Orange Soda, love that name, and I am just at the top of that crease shade where it's almost meeting my brow bone. I'm just taking that orange shade and I'm blending it in because this is going to create a more soft effect. It's not going to be so harsh with that brown there. It's also going to tie in some warmth with the orange. So for people who have brown eyes, this is really going to help complement that with a little bit of orange. And I'm just, because we're going to clean up the outer edges, but I just want to fan that out. As you can see, it just gives a very soft effect. Okay, so I kind of went ahead, took a few steps, and almost completely finished this eye just so we could focus on this one here. So what I did, I took the very light shade called Tempera. So I'm taking that and I'm packing that on here. Because the thing about soft glam is that it doesn't need to be super cut and precise. It's really supposed to just give that sexy, sultry eye. So normally I would cut the crease, I would make this super precise, but we're not gonna do that here. And I'm just taking this and popping that all over the lid, just giving some nice brightness. So it's not a matte, but it's not a shimmer. And then it got a little messy. So all you do, remember that first brush with that first shade, I'm taking that again, not putting any new product on, and I'm just sweeping away right above, kind of in the crease a little bit too. You can see there, yep. Next, I have 3 different brushes here. I'm gonna take the black shade in this palette called Noir. This is a Morphe brush. This is the M432. And I'm gonna take this and I'm first just gonna line my upper lash waterline. What's that called? I swear, and when it comes down to knowing names and stuff, that's when I like completely blank during my tutorials. So right here, right above the lash line, I'm just gonna pack on a thin black line. And seriously, don't worry about being perfect. We are gonna clean it up, we're gonna blend it out, we're gonna make it look real cute. I'm gonna start to draw a wing out like this. Because the thing about shadows, they're not going to be super precise unless you want to lay some tape down there, which we totally can. I just didn't because you can clean it up. Like, that's why I don't do foundation first, so we can clean it up. So then I'm going to connect it just like you would with a wing, not going all the way to the tip because we want that to just be, because that's another tip. Don't go all the way to the tip because you have that line there, so it's going to make it look super sharp because you haven't tried to connect it fully. You're connecting it right under it, if you kind of see what I'm talking about. Hope that made sense. So I'm just gonna keep taking, I feel like my head looks so like squished, and I'm just gonna be blending that in. This brush is good for laying the product down, but blending it in is where I'm gonna need some other tools. So I'm just packing in some color, kind of dragging it. I've had this brush for so long, I don't even know the brand. Oh, it's literally on the brush, dummy. It's e.l.f., a lip defining brush. Oh, this is a lip defining brush. I've used this for my eyes for years. Just goes to show you, just do what works for you. So I'm taking that same black shade. It's a wider brush, not as compact. And I'm gonna be placing more color and then starting to blend this out. Some product on here, not a ton, and I'm kind of just blending, almost like you'd be blending an eyeshadow, just to give it kind of like that sultry look. As you can see, it's already starting to fan out a little bit. Take any brush that looks like this, okay? And I'm gonna take a little bit of that black color again, a little bit of fallout there. And I'm just going to make this a little bit more dramatic and just blend it out so it kind of has like that smoky effect. This is just more, it's more dense, it's not as fluffy, and it's got that like dome effect, so it's really easy to manipulate the shadow with this type of brush. So now, super tricky, super difficult. I'm just taking a Q-tip. And I'm gonna go underneath the wing here. And I'm going to sharpen it up. Like I said, you can just have beauty tape down, scotch tape even. That's what I use. And look at that. Take any mascara you like. I'm using the Tartelette tubing. And I'm gonna put some mascara on. This is like one of my favorite looks to do. While that dries, you can also do one more thing if you do want to make it look a little bit more dramatic. You can take a liquid liner. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. I feel like I should maybe show you what it could look like, but you literally just take a liquid liner. Don't make a wing, but just like right above where my lashes meet, just putting a little line there. That's just gonna help deepen it up a little bit. So if you do want it to be a little bit more dramatic than this, you can 100% do that. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. It doesn't make a humongous difference, but when you have your lashes on with it, it does make it look a little bit more dramatic. These are the Plant Vibre, I think. Plant Vibre Velour Hemp Derived Lashes. This is the style Cloud 9. I got these in gratis and I tried them right now and I think they look really pretty. Like I was gonna wear the Royal Silk ones, which I always wear. These are like my favorites, but I'm not mad at these. I think it actually fits the whole soft glam look really well. So now, and I did line my upper line with a liquid liner from Anastasia. So next I'm gonna go in, I should have made this like a full face Anastasia products but I'm going in with the luminous foundation from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I am shade 200W and shake this up. I also love this brush. This is the Morphe V100. Yeah, their vegan brush collection. And I'm gonna put a couple of pumps on the back of my hand. I'm gonna take a foundation brush, dab it, and I'm gonna press this into the skin. So once you press that all in, I'm taking a beauty blender. This is the Morphe, the new Morphe collection. I forget who the collaboration's with. Makeup by Mario? The collaboration with Morphe with the new brushes with the blue sponge. This is my favorite sponge of all time. This beats the original Beauty Blender. This even beats the Morphe one. I absolutely love this so much. Now taking my new favorite blush. This is the Patrick Ta Double Take Cream and Powder Blush in She's a Doll. So pretty. Looks like that. So cute. So it has a cream version. So I'm taking this Real Techniques brush like this and I'm going to go in with the cream. Applying a cream blush with a brush. It's gonna be a lot of ush. It really helps just make it look really seamless. So I focus this on the apples of my cheeks. I am bringing it underneath my eyes a little bit, and I'm just putting this where I would normally put my blush. So taking my favorite cream bronzer, this is the Makeup Revolution Ultra Creamy Bronzer in medium. And what I actually have been doing recently, which I really do like, is taking some on my finger, getting a lot of product, and then sweeping it on my hand like this, and kind of blending it out a little bit, and then taking a brush, and then I'm placing it here. I've just noticed that doing this just makes it look so much more natural and seamless. I won't bore you with the rest of my face until I get to my nose, but I'm going to be doing the same thing all around my face. Like, look at that. It's just the right touch of color and it looks really natural and airbrushed. Small brush like that. I'm just dunking it in and then I'm gonna wipe the excess off on my hand here. All I'm gonna do, get up there, sorry. I'm just gonna place my contour right here. Fan it out a tiny bit. Using my new absolute favorite liquid highlighter. If you watched my previous video, you would know I absolutely love this. This is the Makeup Revolution, the School for Good and Evil liquid highlighter in duality. I'm gonna take this liquid highlighter and I'm gonna place it here. A little teensy bit here and here. This formula is so creamy and so smooth, and it really helps just set that little area here to really help grip the the highlighter when I do set it with a powder. Look at that. So pretty, and it blends so nicely. So taking my pinky and being very precise about this highlight. Okay, this is by Rare Beauty. This is their, I forget what it's exactly called, but this is their concealer, and this is shade 140C. And then I'm also taking a new product I just tried the other day, aka yesterday. This is the Stay Naked Correcting Concealer. I really like the way that this finishes. It reminds me a lot of the Huda Beauty Faux Filter. It gives a soft matte finish. So I'm going to use this to spot conceal, and I'm going to use the Rare Beauty one. Oh, it's a nice applicator. I'm going to use the Rare Beauty one to highlight. So I'm going to take this concealer, place some right here, some right here, a little bit on the nose, then like that. And I'm going to take this shade that's my skin tone, and I'm going to put this where I need a little extra coverage. So you can't even see it. A little on the forehead. Next, get your setting powders ready. I'm taking my brightening pink bacon set and just the translucent from Morphe. Favorite translucent setting powders of all time. I am going to try the viral Huda Beauty one soon, and I have to get that powder puff. That's like the only thing I'm missing. But I'm going to get the pink one ready to go. I don't want to let this set too much because I'm not sure how they perform. So I'm going to take the side that doesn't have anything on it, and I'm going to start to blend. Oh. Wow, that Rare Beauty concealer just like melted into my skin. That was like amazing. Oh my god, that was really nice. Because I've always wanted to try stuff from her brand because I've heard nothing but good things about it. But I just shop more at Ulta than I do Sephora, only because I work at Ulta. Oh my god, that concealer is really nice. Not that I didn't believe the hype, but using it for yourself, like do you see how soft that looks? Yes! Alright, translucent one by Morphe, and a big fluffy brush. And I'm gonna just pack that powder in. I used to do this with a beauty blender, but when you do it, hold on. then if you need a little extra coverage, I go in with a pressed powder. On areas I just want a tiny bit more coverage and I get oily, I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder in Classic Ivory 120, same beauty blender, and I am just packing it on just like this, so I need a little extra coverage. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you had made it to this part of the video, give yourself a pat on the back. In with my Lano Lips in Cocoa Nutter. I love this. Going in with my KVD highlight and contour palette. I really like, I don't know if it's just me, I really like to dab my contour on. I don't know why. I just feel like sweeping it, I don't know. Anybody else do this? I just feel like when I dab it on, it just looks so much like nicer. Maybe I'm tripping. Like I do sweep a little bit, but also comment down below like what YouTubers you guys like to watch. I go on like kicks of like watching certain things. Right now I'm on like a Jade Amber kick. I like always love her videos, but lately I have just been like binging her. So if you ever see this for some reason, Jade, girl, I love you. You're so funny. And I feel like we would be friends. So kind of dusting it because you already have it set. So see, I barely put like any product there. And look. So what you can also do, actually, let me finish. I'm getting ahead of myself. Sweep a little because I did put a little underneath my jawline here. So it looks like I got some type of a jawline. And then I'm gonna bring this down. I'm gonna go in with my contour shade. And I'm just going to connect. So there's not like a weird area of no color. We're getting there. So this is my favorite like blush brush. It's kind of like compact, but it's really cute. Helps you kind of like get in those little creases there. And I'm going back in with that Patrick Ta blush, the powder version now. You do not need a lot. She is pigmented. Yeah, she's pigmented. And I'm just, like you can see already. Oh, so pretty. I absolutely love this. So I'm very lightly trying to get an even, and then I am dabbing but sweeping and bringing it underneath my eye here. Look, this is in How Many Carats? So sparkly, so pretty. Oh, like look at that. I just want to take a moment right now. You guys. Do you see that? That brush I used earlier, and I took that noir shade and I connected it where my wing is here, and I'm just on my lash line here, and I'm not gonna bring it fully in. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of incense, and I'm gonna drag this right under that noir shade and drag it in a little bit. Last final steps, I'm taking that shade Tempura that I used earlier on my lid, and I'm gonna dust this under the brow bone. To take my NYX lip liner in Nude Truffle, and I'm just going to and I'm gonna go in with Lemon Lava from her Gloss Bomb Heat collection, at this. Looks really pretty with a brown lip too. And okay guys, we have made it. We are done. I am completely done this look. I am super duper happy with it. I think everything turned out so nice, so flawless, so smooth. I think I gave a lot of good tips. I think I gave really good insight as well. Hope you guys learned something from this. I hope you follow this step by step. If you do, show me what it looks like. Send me it on Instagram. And if you haven't followed my makeup page on Instagram, it is Dusk2DawnGlam. Send me it there, talk to me there, DM me, girl. Let's get to know each other. Talk to me in the comments. If you enjoyed this type of video from me, if you like my tutorials and my knowledge and just sitting down, chatting and hanging out. I know this is going to be a little bit of a longer video, so if you stuck around to the end, thank you so very much. I really do appreciate it. And I can't believe I was going to film an outro with those clips still in my hair. So let me make my hair look cute. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you in my next video. Make sure you have subscribed, turn on my bell notifications so you know every single time I post. Every week and a half, I'm gonna bang on a new video until the platform keeps growing. You know, we keep growing us here, and then I'll start to do weekly videos. But yeah, or if you guys want to see me weekly, let me know. Subscribe, let a girl know. I will catch you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. Mwah. Bye.